Use implementation tactics. Managers can use specific tactics to overcome resistance and more smoothly put changes into action. Researchers have studied various methods for dealing with resistance to change. The following 5 tactics, summarized in Exhibit 11.7, have proven successful. 101 Top Management Support 1 survey found that 80% of companies that are successful innovators have top executives who frequently reinforce the importance of innovation both verbally and symbolically. 102. The visible support of top management makes people aware of the importance of the change. For instance, one of the primary correlates of the success of new business ventures is the strong support of top managers, which gives the project legitimacy. 103 Top management support is especially important when a change involves multiple departments or when resources are being reallocated among departments. Without top management support, changes can get bogged down in squabbling among departments or contradictory orders from lower-level managers. Communication and education. Communication and education are used when solid information about the change is needed by users and others who may resist implementation. Gina Raimondo, the state treasurer of Rhode Island, spent most of a year traveling all over the state to educate the public, union leaders, and legislators about the need for a radical overhaul of the state's pension system. I would talk to social workers or social service agencies who would ask, "Why should I care about pensions?" And I said, "Because if you don't, your whatever it is homeless shelter is going to lose X thousand dollars of funding," she said. Raimondo conducted a long, relentless public education campaign because she believed reform was essential to keep the state from going broke. 104. Within organizations, education can be especially important when the change involves new technical knowledge or users are unfamiliar with the idea. Managers should also remember that implementing change requires speaking to people's hearts, feelings, as well as to their minds, facts. Emotion is a key component in persuading and influencing others. People are much more likely to change their behavior when they both understand the rational reasons for doing so and see a picture of change that influences their feelings. 105 Participation involves users and potential resistors in designing the change. This approach is time-consuming, but it pays off because users understand and become committed to the change. At Learning Point Associates, which needed to change dramatically to meet new challenges, the change team drew up a comprehensive roadmap for transformation but had trouble getting the support of most managers. The managers argued that they hadn't been consulted about the plans and didn't feel compelled to participate in implementing them. 106 research studies have shown that proactively engaging frontline employees in upfront planning and decision-making about changes that affect their work results in much smoother implementation. 107 Participation also helps managers determine potential problems and understand the differences in perceptions of change among employees. Negotiation is a more formal means of achieving cooperation. Negotiation uses formal bargaining to win acceptance and approval of a desired change. For example, if the marketing department fears losing power if a new management structure is implemented, top managers may work with marketing to reach a resolution. Companies that have strong unions frequently must formally negotiate change with the unions. The change may become part of the union contract, reflecting the agreement of both parties. Coercion means that managers use their formal power to force employees to change. Resistors are told to accept the change or lose rewards, or even their jobs. In most cases, this approach should not be used because employees feel like victims, are angry at change managers, and may even sabotage the changes. However, coercion may be necessary in crisis situations when a rapid response is urgent. For example, at the struggling Chrysler Group, some insiders say that new CEO Sergio Marchionne injected an element of fear into Chrysler's ranks to get people to change. Several top managers were reassigned or terminated because they wouldn't go along with Marchionne's planned method for returning Chrysler to profitability after it emerged from bankruptcy protection. 108 managers can soften resistance and facilitate change and innovation by using smart techniques. By showing support for the change, communicating with employees, providing training, and closely involving employees in the change process, managers can smooth implementation.